You're in Inman. No service.
All right.
I'm surprised I have service.
All right, hold on. Let me check. Make sure.
Make sure you're all,
All right, Sash, look all right?
yeah.
Okay, we're good.
You look fine.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, so, Will, what the hell you doing in Inman tonight? You got a sold out show.
Yeah. How about that? Huh? So,
Haven't talked to you in 5 years.
you know, the last time I saw you, Jan, it was your roast, your birthday roast.
Yes, my birthday
You
roast.
had like this yellow suit on from hell. I remember this, right?
Yellow suit, giant sombrero.
It was, but we had a blast that night.
Oh, we
It
had a
was
blast.
Packed out place. It was a good time. I saw these guys like got picked up in a limo that night. You guys gave me like the royal treatment. It was fun, man. We had a good time. But I was trying to think. It's been at least 5 years.
At least 5 years.
But I got booked out here a while back, and we rocked it. But it was back in May, so it was like graduation weekend. But the owner was like, "Hey, we'd like to have you back. We know you have a group of veterans of comedy. Let's try to do something around Christmas time." I'm like, "Great, let's do it." So back in Inman, and I'm in town. I leave Monday, go back to LA. So, but tonight, we're rocking Inman, Kansas. So.
That's awesome. So, what do you do day of show in Inman, Kansas? If you've been here twice now.
I know. Well, so last time I got to see a little bit more of it. I drove in from Texas, so I just got in town.
Okay.
I was in Fort Worth last night doing a show for a construction company in Fort Worth, which was a blast.
Yeah.
And then tonight we're doing this. So we're at a nice hotel. They put us up with a super Section 8. No, I'm just joking.
It is Inman.
No, actually, Holiday Inn Express. We got a swimming pool. We got a hot tub. So I think the group's gonna all hot tub it later after the show. I think we're gonna try to hop in the hot tub together.
Hot tub time machine. You're all comedians.
There we go. And maybe I could just like get to California without having to. But
That's
no,
awesome.
you know what? And we've talked about this before. Even through success or whatever you want to call it, and where you know in my career, it's like I like coming back to the Midwest where I'm from, and I like being able to just do these kind of shows. It keeps me grounded. I don't forget where I'm from, and so you understand what I'm saying.
Awesome.
So I love it. So it's my people.
So introduce me to the Veterans of Comedy.
So the Veterans of Comedy, we started in 2014. Started with myself, another comic named Eric Knowles, who won the World Series of Comedy in 2016, a comic named Sean Halpin, and a girl named Allison. Allison. I can't think of Allison's last name. Anyway, that's great, Allison Gill. Started this group, and then we kind of we broke off and whatever, but we just kept going. And I guess we never really thought that it was going to be other than, hey, we're going to kick around. But this thing kind of took off, and before you know it, we're 25 members.
It's like a haiku that's going on in the background.
Yeah.
You're
Anyway,
like,
we're 25 members strong now, and we are spread out all throughout the United States. That was a jealousy look because I wish I could play the guitar. So,
well,
still can't get past the harmonica. But so it's like little by little, we've now, with Armed Forces Entertainment, with the USO, myself wrote a series called Combat to Comedy with Eric Knowles, and we've been able to go around with the Department of Defense and just use laugh therapy to help our transitioning veterans that are coming out of the military, a lot of them being
awesome.
out. And we just work with the injuries, whether it be invisible or visible wounds, sexual trauma, TBI, PTS, loss of limb, fight through with funny. And so the combination of that and then just performing for the troops, not just overseas, because I know a lot of comics focus on that.
Yeah.
But one thing I like about this group is we haven't forgot about our troops here in the States and our veterans as well. So we travel around, we hit VFWs, we hit American Legions, theaters, comedy clubs, whatever we can do. But our goal is to try to get in front of everybody, and build a fan base and really just be in our communities, getting involved and helping out, raise money and raise awareness for our veterans. So,
that's cool. Well, you got a sold out house tonight.
We do. I'm excited, man. I have I brought Jared Langley, I have Dakota Potter, Typhoon Panda, Brad Ellis. The group. This show tonight, I just want to say, is a ridiculous lineup. Inman doesn't even know what's about to hit him. So, I mean, as funny as I am, these guys just make me look good. They really do. But each one of them is solid in their own performances. I don't even know what the tickets cost tonight, but whatever it was, they're getting a hell of a show for the cost of the money. The price of the tickets tonight. So, I want to introduce the team. Can we bring them up?
Bring them up. Yeah.
Come on, guys. Come up and get in here with me. So
They're all trying to make sure they have cell service.
yeah. So behind me right here, I have Brad Ellis, I have Dakota Potter, Jared Langley, I have Thai Food Panda. So we have tonight representing, we have Army, we have Air Force, we have Army, Marine Corps,
Holy smokes.
also Air Force, and also Army as well as the Marine Corps. So the group is all veterans that are veteran comedians, and we've all come together with that mission, no laugh left behind. That's our motto, and that's what we live by. So,
So how did you guys all get started doing comedy?
Ty.
We'll start over.
I think it was just a dare. Like, get up there and do it, and it's addictive. It's like your first tattoo. You know, you can't just get one. Once you get up there, it just felt good. That was it.
That's awesome.
I got fired from my job.
Well,
9 months. And when my wife said I had to do something, so I decided to go do an open mic.
let's do
Started
open
doing comedy
mics and comedy and
instead of
make it all work.
being unemployed.
I got out of the Army and fell into a rut and got pretty depressed and couldn't find work. And my wife got me out of the house, taking me to what she thought was a free show, turned out to be an open mic. And she'd been trying to talk me into doing some type of comedy for a long time, and I got me just drunk enough that night to get me on stage and signed up for this open mic, bombed my ass off for 5 minutes. Everyone booed me, and I've been addicted ever since. So, yep.
Well,
I was pretty drunk. Kept circling the same joke for 5 minutes.
Nice.
I do that now.
You're doing
You
it
didn't
right.
understand what I'm trying
No,
to
he's
get.
doing it right now.
I was a cop for 12 years, got injured. Couldn't do much else for 3-4 years, so it was Call of Duty and comedy. And some later in comics said, don't quit, so I didn't quit. Here I am.
that's awesome. So, you guys gel really well together, because when I heard that you were bringing this show here and just all the different feedback I've gotten from people, why is it you guys work so well together?
It's the camaraderie, the experiences that we've experienced in life, and it's all related, and we all know exactly what the other person's been through, plus or minus a few things. I mean, it's brotherhood, man.
You look at not just the fact that we're all brothers and sisters in the military, because we did add a girl. You have to do that sometimes.
Breaks
But
the monotony.
But I think the fact, like, especially right here, we were friends prior to coming into this group. And as the group was getting bigger, and I really wanted to look at, because I mean, I'm not saying this, I'm not trying to be arrogant, but get hit up all the time.
Yeah.
People want to be in this group. And there's a part of me that doesn't want to turn anybody down, because I know for my personal experience, it's therapy. I know for this guy, it's therapeutic. So I don't care if you've been in comedy for 5 weeks, 5 years, a year, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You can't tell somebody how to paint. An artist is an artist. This is one of the most scary things you can do as public speaking. It is.
Yes.
And so to take our experiences, not only are we friends, we have that brotherhood, we have that bond, and I think it really does set us apart. I mean, our niche, yeah, there's thousands of comics out there, James. I mean, we know that. But how many groups?
We've got a few watching us on Facebook Live.
Right. I mean, there's not very many out here that are like this, where we can come together and not only entertain our brothers and sisters in arms, but we're not just doing military jokes.
Yep.
Each one of these comments here tonight it's different. Nobody here is doing the same kind of comedy. It's our voice, and it's what we think is funny, and it's just trying to bring laughter, especially, I mean, I think in this time
Oh, yeah.
we're in right now. You know, they say laughter heals. Whatever that means, and however you want to take that, I really feel like that's what we're bringing to the table. I mean, we've all seen each other perform, and I still watch these guys and laugh every time. You know, new jokes, new this, whatever's going on in their life, and you take that and try to present it in a way that's going to be comical or whatever, and I don't know. This is just a really, this right here, these 5 guys, I mean, 4 and myself, this is solid. But not just this. I mean, there's 25 of us that bring everything from guys that have been national headliners for 25 years to guys that, a year, or 2 years. We bring something to anybody. I don't care if we have a guy that's 70, almost 71 years old. Yeah. You know what? And you know what? The guy crushes.
Yeah.
I mean, he's hard to explain. But I mean, he came with me last time, and he's got his quirks.
He's
and
like a
there's
den
things
mother for us.
yeah, I mean, it's like we needed an officer.
awesome.
He was a captain in the Army, but he's funny, and it's like he crushes in senior citizen homes. But you know what? Even the young people are starting to get him, and it's like we were in Sapulpa, Oklahoma. Is that something?
That sounds.
No, he was in the paper.
He's got to know the name of the
The
town.
Pulpa.
Should be over your fireplace right now.
Pronounce Murfreesboro.
I know. I know.
I'm gonna say Sepulpa.
I don't even.
Somewhere.
But I mean, crushed. And it's like, it's just cool to watch the different shows that we go do. And it's like, here's my LA group, and they're all trying to be actors and they think they're too cool for school. And it's like, but you know what? They have that. And we have guys that were on MTV and guys that, and just everybody coming together is like, take their credits, take their time and service, and you put it together. And the veterans of comedy are solid. There's nobody out there like us. I mean, we always will have a fan base. Our military's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
But the fact that we can also bring this into a normal club or normal setting sets us apart from anybody. And I'll
That's
say
pretty
that over
cool.
and over again. You're going to get a solid show. So we've yet to have anybody walk out going, those guys suck. So they might say, maybe 1 or 2 of them suck, but I'm able to clean it up at the end. Anyway, no, it's just a good time. I don't mean to be talking over these guys.
No.
Humbleness, though, I think that as far as the comedic camaraderie that we had, that
There's no
we-
egos.
Yeah, the
Trying to-
egos.
You
is-
find a lot of egos in this industry.
Yeah, because everybody is a solo thing. Just,
That's fantastic.
I'll probably be offended right now.
but I think it's just being humble. Everybody respect each other's craft. And
Yeah.
It's we all know that I have the most credits here. I mean, we all know that. All right, I'm kind of a big deal. I get it.
Kind of a
Here's the
big deal.
I want to emphasize on that. Stop. One thing that we do, and I don't.
He said, dude.
Fantastic.
One thing that we do is we find our communities and we go out into them. We're all from Kansas City here. In Kansas City, we have the Veteran Home Project, the Veteran Community Project, building tiny homes for veterans. What we do, we've raised money for them. We're trying to build our own Veterans of Comedy house. Veterans of Comedy built this $10,000 house. That's our community. That's what we're
That's
trying
awesome.
to do. We, getting ready to have shows out in California. They just had fires in California. So what could we do as a Veterans of Comedy? I'm like, you know what? We get a hold of the American Red Cross. They do have a veteran disaster relief area because there's veterans there in California that lost their homes, that are, lost their vehicles, lost this, family members died, lost a lot of lives there. And I'm like, even though I know it's a small gesture, I'm like, here, we're going to raise whatever we can raise for you guys. But that's what I like that we do. I mean, because it's easy to go out and tell the jokes, but then what are you really doing after that? We're not just here to take your money and then you never see us again. We want to be able to come back. Inman, Kansas needs our help. We're going to come do it. They need us to drive nails in a house down in Kansas City at a veteran home. We're going to do that. And I think that's what I really like. Like Ty said, it's just humble. All of us have not forgotten where we came from. And as far as entertaining with the troops, I think each one of us know what it was like when they had people come and entertain us when we were in. And it's just to be able to give that back and do just a little bit of that back, I mean, it means the world. I mean, it really does. It does. I mean,
That's
I don't
awesome.
even know the word I'm looking for, but I'm glad that that's what I'm able to give back. I'm glad that that's what all these guys are able to give back, is to use their talent, their voices, and try to help heal this country that needs it right now.
That's awesome.
So,
Well, I guess before we let you guys go, how do we find you guys online? And I'm sure you've got individual.
individual, what do you got?
Typhoon Panda, T-A-I-F-U Panda.
Jared Langley Comedy, Jeradlangley.
That.
Facebook is Dakota Potter, DakodaPotter, just like Harry. Yeah.
BradEllisComedy.com.
You can go to willsey.net, but for us personally as a group, theveteransofcomedy.com. Make sure you put that THE in there. Theveteranscomedy.com. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube channel. Check out our website. Follow us on Facebook. If you guys want us in your town, contact us at info@theveteransofcomedy.com. And if we can come, we'll come make you guys laugh too in your town.
Fantastic.
So,
Well,
thanks,
thank
James,
you
for having us.
guys.
Appreciate it.